Justin Gatlin is in Ostrava after 10 years. Justin, you're a sprinter, but you know this is a meeting who has a director, Jan Železný. Did you know him before? Did you follow javelin throw when you were younger?
I didn't follow javelin throw when I was younger, but I've definitely kept up with it now, and it's one of the most exciting events out there. You know, I'm a fan of track and field, so to be able to watch the pole vault, javelin, even now I'm watching steeplechase, so it's amazing. And then also learning history about Europe and all the European athletes who have come before me.
Ostrava, what do you remember from Ostrava 10 years ago? Because I know that you've been at many meetings since that time, so do you have some special memories?
The crowd was amazing. You know, they were heartfelt. They were ready to see a great race. They were excited, you know, so hopefully I will see that tomorrow again.
I know many people are crazy about Usain Bolt now, and he also used to come to Ostrava quite often, but you're not upset that he's not here this year. What do you think?
I'm upset he's not here, competition-wise, you know, because that's what I train hard for. I train hard to run against the best in the world and to have the best competition. But I think that I'm going to have a good competition tomorrow, and right now I'm just focused on running against the time and against the clock and putting down fast times.
What do you generally think about Usain Bolt mania? Do you think it's good for the sport or personally for you, for sprinters?
I think that it is good for the sport, for the simple fact because it pushes other athletes to be better, to better themselves. And that's what it's done for me. You know, watching the rise of Bolt, it didn't intimidate me, it excited me. It made me want to be a better athlete. It made me study my technique and be even faster than what I am now and push myself.
And beat him.
Yes, exactly, and beat him.
You look very calm, even when you're on the start. How do you manage to stay so calm?
Trial and error. You know, when I was younger, I wanted to be like, or just go out there and just have fun with it. But now it's more like a quiet storm, you know, that you see on the horizon. It's all that energy is pent up inside me, and I want to let it go when the gun goes off. Mm-hmm. So before I go into the race and I'm standing behind the starting blocks, I'm just really calm, really focused on my race. And once I finish the race, it's a relief, you know, I'm able to celebrate with the fans.
How hard is to become the top sprinter, the best in the world? How hard is it in the trainings, in your personal life?
It's difficult because you have to train to be past number one, to be the best ever. That's how you have to train because the times are getting faster and there's less error of mistakes. And then at the same time, you have to worry about other sprinters coming up behind you and beating you and taking you off that pedestal.
Do you sometimes have to force yourself, to push yourself into the trainings that you really say like, oh, I really don't want to go for training, let's skip it?
Oh, of course. You know, especially during the fall training when you have to run 500 meters repeats and repeat 100s. You know, I think about how is this making me a better 100-meter runner? And then that's giving me the strength and the training to go out there and race 100s fast times over and over again. So as I become older, I become wiser, and I understand that all training is very important.
Sometimes sprinters think about longer distance when they get older. Also, Usain Bolt was forced to try 300 in Ostrava a couple of years ago.
Yes.
So do you have something like this in your mind for the future, for example?
I don't know. I always tell my coach I want to run more 200s. And so he always tricks me and says, all right, we're going to run some 200s this year. And then when the season comes, he's like, we're just going to run the 100s. So right now, I'm comfortable running 100 meters. I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm explosive. So it fits me right now. So hopefully I'll move up maybe to a 400, a couple of 400s maybe.
How about a long jump?
Maybe a long jump, yeah. I like long jump, definitely.
Tell me something about image in sport. How image is important for the athlete? Because we know you have a couple of tattoos.
Yeah.
How do you like the fashion?
Oh, I love it. You know, we don't get a chance to be able to go out there like a football match or a basketball game and be able to show ourselves for 4 quarters or 2 halves. You know, so we have to go out there and show our character in 9 seconds. You know, we have to show who we are, express who we are, show our tattoos off, you know, show the world what kind of excitement we bring to the sport. So it's very important to have good fashion sense, but at the same time, be focused on your game.
Do you have some special that you appreciate the most, or Something you would show us, for example?
Well, I have my son's birthday right here. Right there in Roman numerals. That's probably the most important one to me.
Mm-hmm.
I have a tiger stripes right here, and a tiger face. I have the Virgin Mary here, and she's surrounded by clouds.
Mm-hmm.
I have my Olympic rings up here. So, you know, just a little, all my tattoos are part of my journey, you know, through life. So once I complete a part of the journey, I try to get another tattoo. So I'm 14 tattoos in. So,
Wow.
yeah.
So maybe if you break the world record in Ostrava one day, so you'll add some Ostrava logo as a tattoo.
I'll put the Ostrava logo on me with a WR underneath.
I wish it happened. Of course.
Definitely.
When it comes to your younger age, did you have some special idol or special person you really looked to?
Michael Jordan, you know, and as an athlete, you know, my parents have always been special to me. I looked up to them, you know, as people in life, you know. But Michael Jordan as an athlete, because he won when it counts. And when he lost, it wasn't a loss, it was a lesson. And so every time he lost, he would go back, work on his flaws, and become a better athlete. And that's what I try to look to do in track and field.
So tell me, what's the difference between Justin Gatlin now and Justin Gatlin 10 years ago or 15 years ago?
I think Justin Gatlin 10 years ago was just running off of raw talent, excitement, little kid, you know, just happy to be out here traveling the world. Justin Gatlin now is wiser, and he's understanding the sport more and understanding how it is to be an elite sprinter and what it takes.
What do you think about Ostrava? Is it a good candidate for a Continental Cup in 4 years?
Oh, for sure. I think that it has the audience to be able to bring the crowds out, and the excitement. The place has a magic to it. You know, it seems like almost when you leap back in time, but also you're still in modern time. So it's special.
Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you very much.